Okay. I should be live now. Okay. But yeah, hi there, Marino, Kadame, hi there, Tara. Yeah, I heard the thing about the PGR, not the PGR, the, Wuwa collab thing having exclusive currency in polls. Honestly, it's what I expected it to have. Because they pulled that shit before with PGR. Twice, even, for the Nier collab. But here's the funny thing. Technically speaking, for the whales who want to max out both of the characters with their weapons, it's cheaper to go buy a full RTX 5090 PC, and then a copy of Cyberpunk 2077, and the DLC for that, than it would be to go whale out the maxed out versions of both characters. It would be cheaper, and you'd probably still have a couple $100 left. Which is kind of funny. Because, I guess, yeah, you can't save for it. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I am not surprised at all in the slightest. Because, like, I kind of expected them to maybe try to do something like that. Alright, cool. Got the things there. Let's get our stuff done. Yeah, we should get our buffs first. And then do all the things here. Oh yeah, I also found out that I could unlock the disabled cores on my BC250 board. Turns out, the PS5 actually had 40 compute units, but the PS5 only used 32 out of the 40 compute units. I guess it was it's probably for like binning reasons and stuff. But my BC250, 38 out of 40 compute units are stable.
Welcome to your path ahead is shrouded.
So I'm gonna like mess around testing it. Whatever. There's nothing more to finish, I guess. Shit stage. I mean, hey. I'm going to be messing around with my BC250 later on stream. Because I found a way to unlock some GPU cores. Back to DNA time. We'll do a bit of that after too, but yeah. Because I unlocked more cores on my BC250. From the physical 40 compute units on the die, 38 of them work. Before, only 24 of them were enabled. The GPU cores. Or rather the compute units, not the cores. Because it's technically that number times 64 is the cores if you want to look at it that way. But yeah. Okay, I probably have all the materials. I mean, you'll get to see how many of every material I have later. I have an absurd amount of materials, to say the least. But yeah. There's some stuff we can like finish up and check out there. Yep, we'll go rob this guy first. I have like 200 of all of them. Just sitting in my inventory. Yeah, I like had a macro farm to AFK farm them on an Android emulator. It was super annoying and scuffed to set up. And it would like fail sometimes, like every like hour or so. And it was like a pain for me to like farm a bunch of those like months ago. Because like I realized I should just prep this and create a script to like AFK farm it. So I did. Because no way in hell am I manually farming anything in Duet Night Abyss if I can automate it. Like in no way. Because like, fuck that. Why did it tell me to go here? I want another Danzaboro one. I needed to like spawn me a Danzaboro. Because I want another Danzaboro arc so I can max out my Danzaboro arc. Because like, that thing actually is super good. In a very specific use case. That I want to actually use. But yeah. So I guess I can't trigger that one. That's fine. We'll go there next. But yeah, we can go mess around with the beat. For the woo-woo people. But yeah. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, we're gonna increase using weapons. I probably have like more than enough of a lot of the stuff you could already farm that's prepped. Oh yeah, I should forge a bunch of those track shifting stuff as well. I should get started on that. I have like hundreds of the things to craft the track shifting modules cooking. And I'm talking hundreds. Because I could also AFK farm 100 waves of the Luna coins. Because of course I can.
Let me take over. It'll only be a moment.
But yeah. Oh yeah, no, also apparently they announced the or not announced, but I know how much I'm gonna get from the creator program for NTE for this patch for 1.0, and the payout is amazing. Like, to put patterns into perspective, the amount I'm getting is 107 times more than what Enfield gave me. 107 times more. Except it's as cash. And not as in-game pulls. It's a very significant. Which is crazy. Ooh, plus 1500 funds, nice. Like, it's a very significant amount. Which is nice. And like, you know, what, one pull is like $2. Getting 507, not 500, 107 times that amount that I got from Enfield Creator Program, except as a dollar amount. Oh, I don't really worry about getting hacked in Duet Night Abyss. You know why? Because I don't play Duet Night Abyss on my computer anymore, or my PC. Duet Night Abyss is permanently just running off of a USB flash drive on my PS5. It's just permanently gonna be on a USB drive. That's on my PS5, or rather the PC250 board. Technically it's overclocked and unlocked PS5, I guess you could say. Because I have 38 out of 40 compute units available instead of the PS5's 32 out of 40. Which is pretty crazy. Oh, but yeah, let's hydrate and stretch. Because, like, yeah, it's stable at that speed, which is crazy. Or it's stable with, like, having the thing fully, almost fully unlocked. I didn't get lucky and get a board where I could unlock all 40 of them. Technically I could, it's just unstable with all 40 unlocked. Because one of the compute units in the last work group that was disabled, the first 2 compute units in the last work group was not stable. But yeah. Either way, it's pretty crazy. Another plus 1200 fawns there. Alright, we gotta rob some more NPCs. We gotta find some victims. Yeah. I need my next victim. Oh good, give me your bag. Honestly, I should go to a busier spot. And Umbro go all in on weapon build, I say. Oh good, we got a victim. Or we got our next victim, I mean. We'll shoot her ass. Now give me the bag. Now we'll shoot hers. It's not that I need them, it's just why not? Like, obviously I don't need them, but like, why not? You know? Why not? You never know. I just need the briefcases, that's what I need. But yeah, I never have to worry about the, Do I Need Abyss hacking thingy affecting me because I don't play Do I Need Abyss on a Windows PC. I play in a sandbox environment on a Linux machine. It doesn't touch Windows. So I am quite literally immune to whatever weird BS that they probably pull. As long as they don't target Linux users using Proton, which I highly doubt they're gonna try to target. Even then, the game is entirely sandboxed, so there's really not much that they actually can do. If they were to do something. But yeah, like, Do I Need Abyss is not installed on my PC anymore. It hasn't been installed for a while. It is stuck on a Linux machine on a USB flash drive. Like, I don't even have it on an SSD. I have it on a USB flash drive because I needed the space for something else. And it fit on a 64GB flash drive I had lying around. So that's where it is. But yeah. But yeah, there's gotta be like, of course there are people playing Duet Database on Linux, but like, it's an extremely low amount of people. Oops. So I wanted to hit the freaking girl, not you. Not that stupid dude. Don't even have a briefcase, you're useless. I want the freaking girl with a briefcase, not that dude. The dude is worthless. I need one with a briefcase. Yeah, I need one more briefcase. But yeah. And also, like, on that Linux machine, because I mentioned it earlier, Duet Database should run even better than it did before, because, I unlocked, the GPU cores for the compute units. Like, the PS5 could technically be, like, an extra 5%, 5 to 10% faster if they let you use all the compute units. But they disabled them because better yields. But yeah. They said they will optimize it and patch it. What? Optimize what and patch what? Another 100 fawns. Not much, but every fawns counts. Optimize the map. Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Alright, let's go spend the stamina. I think I wanted a bunch of these. Wait, what did Lacrimosa need again? Let me just look it up. Cause like, I might as well start prepping. Yeah, I need the flower things. I could go after that. Optimize the map, and the grass. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I also got DLSS 4.0 working, not DLSS 4.0, FSR 4.0 working on the BC250 for NTE. I did like some scuffed mini testing with it, but I got it working. With OptiScaler.
The tide of the world, drawn to its king.
But this shit is like severely CPU bottlenecked.
this very moment. Let me.
The frame rate is like ass, but it actually looks good. The using FSR now. I mean, the problem is like it's a BC250 and running it on there. It's not exactly. It's a PlayStation CPU. It's running at the stock speeds as well. I don't know what settings the PlayStation version of NTE is running at. But like the thing is technically faster than a PlayStation 5. The actual CPU clock speed of the BC250 is like basically the max turbo boost of the PS5 CPU just permanently. So like, but like apparently like there are people who are able to overclock the CPU even higher. But I haven't done any power supply mods, so I can get a bit more power headroom for that. To like experiment with that.
Time flows on. Arriving at this very moment. Trust me.
But like, maybe I will. I'll probably like buy a Molex crimping tool and stuff and like mess around with it at some point. Make my own custom Molex cables. So I can like add more power. And then experiment with CPU overclocking. Because like I don't think I have any more safe power headroom with after unlocking all the GPU cores on my BC250 board. I mean, I know how to do it, man. It's just... yeah.
Let me take a look.
It's not that I wouldn't know what I'm doing. There's like actual documentation I can follow. And it's not like I haven't done that type of stuff with other boards in the past for school. Because I did study computer engineering and stuff like that. And it was like hardware focused stuff. And it was mixed with some electrical engineering. I actually do know what I'm doing. It's just so much work that I just haven't bothered to do it. But it could be interesting to like mess around with. So like I'm confident I can do it safely. It's just too much work. It's a lot of work to actually do it though.
Drawn to this
The increase isn't that crazy at 45
The moon has set.
compared to some of the other stuff you can farm. So like, I don't mind doing it now. Yeah, but like, the other stuff is a bigger difference. So I'd rather do this shit first if I'm gonna have to do it anyways. Especially because I'm gonna have to do this shit in it eventually. Besides, I'm comparing against like the other stuff I could farm. It's not as big of a loss. Especially because I can get those boss materials from other sources too. You send it to more beetle coins, fair enough. But yeah, look how close I am to 45. Right, and then after I do the dailies on Sunday, I'll hit 45, and then I can spend my stamina on the, or my pixels on the weekly bosses. Moongaze, Wang Yu. We saw that like 2 years ago. That was the one where they had like the clip where they modded rocket boosters to a car, which was cool as shit. But like, I don't know if that'll even release outside of China. I don't think it's coming to global. They also have like the building thing, you can just mishmash like a bunch of stuff in the overworld, which is kind of neat. Yeah, that's like the thing, right? There's no point in hyping up if you're never gonna be able to play it. Because like, here's the thing. If you want to play it, like, even if it does, like, you're gonna have to play on the CN server, here's the problem. You're going to need some sort of Chinese ID stuff set up, unless they release it on Bilibili games to download, in which then you have to basically be comfortable with submitting your government ID to Bilibili, so that they can flag your account on Bilibili as being 18 plus. You're also going to have to also navigate the website in Chinese and like fill out the application and form to send them your ID. To do that. Because like, that's the process of what you have to do if you want to play, let's say, the Chinese version of NTE or something. That's not something I'm comfortable with doing. But technically, I know how to do it. I can fill out the form and everything. I know what to do. I don't want to deal with that. And the process also takes a while too. Because like, you also have to wait and everything. And then at the same time, you know, they're keeping a file of your ID on hand, your government ID. And who knows what they'll do with that.
Alright, let's go.
Which is why it's just like, no. No thanks. I don't want to do that. Like, that is something you probably shouldn't do. I mean, in China, it's a different story for the people there because they're forced to give their shit for everything. But like, yeah. There are things I don't want to do. And like, that's the thing, right? If you wanted to play that, you're gonna have to go through that process. If it doesn't force you to have a Chinese ID, you're gonna have to do that. And if it requires you to have a Chinese ID, well, you can kiss that goodbye. But like, yeah, that's just the reality of it. I mean, there's all sorts of things that can happen with that. I mean, it's really,
Business is tough.
yeah.
Every little thing counts.
It's really just, are you willing to take that risk? And stuff like that. And do you want to take that risk and all that stuff? For some people, they don't really mind that, and hey, more power to them. For others, though, yeah. I'm not exactly aligned with being comfortable with doing a lot of that stuff. I mean, you guys know how I am, like, pro self-hosting and, like, getting your own stuff and managing it yourself if you can. Right. But, like, yeah. Like, that's my stance on things. Like, obviously, I'm not going to do that, because, again, it goes against what I want to do. Alright. But yeah, hi Bootleg Gamer and welcome. Oh, NTE is working really nicely today, what the hell? What's different today? Oh, because we're on Lumen. That's why. When did I switch off ray tracing and let it go back to Lumen ray tracing? It's like, it's a bit too smooth.
It'll only be a moment.
Alright. Yeah. You should. Probably, maybe. End of the day, it's up to you. Your time, play, do what you want with it. Yeah, there's also like the material stuff too to farm. I should like farm some of the things too. But then I remembered I have like this. I have 548 of these things. I have 252 of these. I thought, wait. And then I have like a bunch of these. Yeah. I have a 560 of the selector pieces too. Yeah. Alright, we need to... Like, oh yeah, the event thing is like kinda silly. This thing is so silly. It's like, what's even the point of like going further now? Right, like why not just cap it at 500? But nah. You could go to 600. Not 600. 1050 I mean.
Time flows on.
Yeah, it can be kind of annoying when they're like between all the buildings because the stuff you gotta like navigate between. For sure. I mean, that's just what happens when you have all the buildings and everything instead of just open empty space everywhere. Okay, yeah. You just farm them when you start ascending. Okay. Yeah, it's not like you get the materials ready. Exactly. Let's see. What was the thing I wanted to do now? I did the first thing. Oh yeah, I need to give them their gifts. Cannot forget about that.
Oh, Coco knows mint best.
Alright, I need to go get the Kokoro Rider thing. Let's go get her Kokoro Riders. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. I need to get that done too. Yep. Yeah, I'll give it a random pet. Eventually, one of these days, I'll get the pet 100 times achievement.
Welcome to DSD. Home.
I think it was Metal Strategist I needed. Yep.
You need me to step in? Don't.
I swear, nothing can ever beat this.
It's like mostly useless. Yeah. That's just kind of how it is.
Thanks. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Ooh, where
I'll keep
did you
it
get
and
this?
treasure it for a long,
I-
long
Have
time.
great taste. I like it.
I got a bunch of stuff there, and I got the sticker for Hattori. Very nice. And at level 8, I can get her encounter there. Slowly working towards getting all this stuff there. But yeah, when 1.1 drops, I'll probably try to do pull for A6 Lacrimosa with what I have. So just to recap from my currency. So I have this. How many pulls is this? Seven, 6, 2, 4. Divide that by 160. Yeah, we'll have this, and then I have a bunch of other stuff too. Not that many. I don't know when they're gonna send me my other stuff as well. Because I'm supposed to get another 5,000 Analyth, and then a big pool of money from the creator program. Like a pretty sizable pool. Right. But yeah. It's like if I don't get it done on that stream immediately, I'll just I'll do it later, and then I'll just combine them both into like a video. I'll probably do that. If I don't do it all in one sitting, because that's how I'm just gonna have it handled. I did get my creator portrait now. Right, I got the Seed of Dreams creator portrait right there. But yeah, like that's gonna be the planner, the setup there. That's it though, like it's probably not like too crazy if I think about it. Maybe I'll do like a $100 top up. Honestly thinking about it, probably if I convert the with that I get the 10 pull pack there, and then I convert the stuff from Lost Exchange, or not Lost, the Fair Exchange, the thing here, and then this stuff, I'll probably have barely enough to get A6, probably. If I get to that point. So maybe I can do it all in that thing when the patch drops. We'll see.
The legendary witch is right here.
Wait, why is Edgar here too? When I saw Edgar at the fountain.
This witch isn't as scary as they
Edgar
say.
is in 2 places at once. Crazy. Yeah, I'd wish so too. And then like what I'm gonna do though is like I'm gonna get the go after what's it called, the Porsche later on in the patch, not immediately. Cause I wanna do it with like I wanna try to do it with only fawns. Because I think it'd be fun that way. I could like make content out of it. It'd be like I did it with all, like I could make a clickbait video where I did it with all fawns earned in game. I could do that like at the end of the patch or something. Like that's like a video right there. Which is like I should be able to target after it. Or get mostly close. It's just a little bit of analyst. But yeah. I mean, what's my pity on the arc banner? What was the button again?
Ready to save the day.
Oh wait, no, wrong button. So I'm yeah, so within 30 pulls on the arc banner, I'll get a rate up arc. Cause we skip Hattori arc. If anything though, Hattori's arc is worse anyways than
Did you
the
need
thing
something?
in practice. So it don't matter. To be honest, I wish I could like buy a second Rain That Shook the World. Like I wish they sold a second one and then let you buy enough, get enough copies to dupe it twice. Because it's just really good. And I could have like one of those on Hattori instead of using the Battle Pass arc on her. Yeah, like just the second one. Because like you can only get 4 other copies after you buy the first one. Right, and it was like $3, man. Way better for $3. To just get it with $3. Way better. But yeah. That's the plan anyways. Nothing super crazy. Alright, let's go to the cinema thing. And unload all our other stuff too. Yeah. But we'll see. Because who knows what order they'll release stuff in. Right, they can kind of just do whatever they want. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm at 9,500 there. Yeah, because like tomorrow I'll get another 2,700 at that thing by the end of tomorrow because of how the things work. Like, it is kind of funny, but like Lacrimosa is always gonna be chaos. So like, yeah. Main DPS. I know, he's main DPS. And then he's also thing. Lakshana. But hey, that's what they want to make. They haven't released the test build yet to mess around with for 1.1. I guess that's one of the ways that like they basically just fight off leaks or whatever. Even then, like even though like I did sign the NDA and all that stuff, I don't have access to the 1.1 server yet. Not like I would show you leaks. Yeah, you know, they were like super busy. You know what they spent the entirety of last week doing? Their like entire, like, they even got their entire mod team to work on reviews on there. Because like they were doing reviews of like all the creator submissions before 1.0. And they mentioned they had over 13,000 submissions that they had to manually review. So like I can only imagine being the Perfect World staff there or a mod on their Discord or whatever, and just sitting through and looking at submission after submission and getting everything tallied up and everything to assign points and stuff like that and ranks for the creators or whatever. A bunch like a bunch of people got their ranking changed or their roles. I got promoted to level 3 from level 1. A lot of people got promoted to level 2, which is pretty neat. But yeah. There's a lot of cool stuff going on in there. I do want to try to like eventually get to level 5 though. Because there's like a lot of good benefits that they're talking about that. They should be busy. I mean, that's a different team that's handling that. Because like what's going on with the test server, right, is like they're basically making requests on the dev team while it's like to like create accounts or something. They're like creating dev accounts for us. And then we just get allocation to go mess around with the stuff on that server. The thing is, like, the main piece of the work they have to deal with is, you know, assigning and reviewing applications and everything, to see whoever hits eligible criteria to apply. But yeah, that's his own other thing. They're just busy on like all departments there, like in all corners. It's just crazy. I can imagine.
It'll only be a moment.
Ooh, a free hunter experience. Always nice to see that. Because I'm going to need a shitload of that later. But yeah, I'm gonna slowly start putting guides on characters similar to how like Maggie did hers before. It's just that like I'm basically again like waiting for the test server stuff to come back again so I can go back to finishing work on reverse engineering the damage calcs for the game. Because I don't want to like give numbers for stuff if I can't back them up and make it easily reproducible and calculable by others as well. I don't want to just give that shit up and do that when like there's more stuff to test and figure out first. But yeah. You think they're not used to being efficient? Maybe. Who knows, man? Alright, let me change it to nighttime so I can do the thing here. Yeah, more Ludo coins. Even Ludo Memento. Whatever they are stuff always need more of. Because you never have enough. Always need more. Yeah, I have a bunch of those just being produced. But like, yeah. There's so much stuff I need to prep for. So much. I didn't even finish like farming the main stuff from Immersive Theater because like, it's just so boring, man. But hey, we can like stress test my BC 250 by doing all that shit later on stream. Yeah, you gotta keep them cooking, man. Gotta keep them cooking.
Alright, let's go.
Because God knows we're gonna need a lot of them.
The type of the world drawn to its core.
Cool, got the stuff there. They added new Covenanters, Demon Wedges into theater selection. Oh man. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Alright, which one did I want to upgrade again? I wanted to upgrade Bop, right? It wants me to go there for Bop.
Alright, let's go.
There's called refinement. Okay.
Alright, let's go.
I will smoke you. Could only be a moment.
I see.
The moon has set.
Let me take
Wait, which slot were Covenanter wedges in again? Like, what kind of wedges were they again?
What's that smell?
It's been like so long
Smells amazing.
since I farmed like anything in there for like wedges that I forgot. The ones that you can get duplicate copies of and like hold a bunch of +10s. Okay, that is pure cancer, man. If it is that one, that is pure cancer.
What's that smell?
Ugh,
The tide of the world
just why?
draws with care.
So you basically want to make sure you have the stockpile of the things that let you get extra copies of wedges. Yeah, the freaking devs, man, being a pain in the ass. All the purple version and the gold blueprint of they will be in theater. The theater is like fucking awful, man. That's even worse.
I heard your calling. Let's cook the easy stuff here.
And thus, time flows on.
Next plop is all the way over there. I mean, Mystic Maze is also just absolutely terrible too. Do that too. Yeah. Honestly though, like, here's the thing. When is the patch is coming out, what, tomorrow or something? For Duet Night Abyss? Or is it the day after tomorrow? Whatever it is. It's either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll realistically probably only have like 1 day of time to actually play the White Knight Abyss. Wait, it's the 2nd of next month? Oh. When does the NTE patch drop as well? I guess we won't play it when it launches. I guess not. That's unfortunate. Is it no, like, what time zone though? Like, what time and what time zone? I think it's more like it's gonna be a couple hours rather than less than 24 hours, if anything. China time? What time China time, do you know?
A little show off. Red, don't let me break behind her
It'll only be a moment.
I see.
Arriving at this very moment.
Well, we can try. But that's like not that long of a window we'll be able to play it for. So hopefully it's not gonna be too awful for me to farm what we need in there, cause the amount of time I'll have for it is very minimal. Especially because regardless of what goes on, it's within my best interest to do more of the NTE stuff anyways. The better for me. Like, a lot better for me. So, yeah.
Leave this to me! I won't miss what's being done!
Okay.
What's that smell? I heard your call! Let me take over. Just a tickle. Trust me.
Come back. Time flows on.
Oh, that was pretty overkill for that there.
Let me take over.
Oh, and there's another one all the way over there. Damn, there's a bunch of bops on the map. Wait, what was that sound? I thought I heard one of like those chameleon thingies. Guess not. But yeah. I'll have to figure out how we'll handle stuff then next week. And then like with Enfield, I'm like not gonna stream it anymore unless there's like a bounty. Because like, honestly, it's just not worth it. To do the stuff there. And especially after I saw like what happens with the creator program and how little I get. I'm like not really very incentivized to bother. Part of it was like I don't really care for the story and stuff. Or the characters too much. Ooh, this is an amazing piece. Almost perfect. If this was attack percent here, this would have been perfect. Right, it's like an almost perfect piece. It's very good. But yeah. I don't have Fadia. To be honest, Fadia's kind of in a weird spot because they got rid of Instant Cycle from her. Honestly, it'd be nice if they like one day they buff her and they just give her back her Instant Cycle. Because like, honestly, if I wanted to use a Psyche unit, I wouldn't slot in Fadia because of other options. I mean, like, I guess you can make an excuse for, like, if you have, like, A6 Fadia, because then you'll have the other buff, too. From her.
What should we do today?
How do I check the thing with all the characters again? I forgot how to check it.
Another new day. What should we do
Alright, if I
today?
go to Outfit,
Another new day.
I can then... No, I can't see the kit.
Gaze is the child of love.
What should we do today?
But yeah. Like,
The
unless
one
you're in that
just right.
position, like, you can't really justify using it. Yeah, like, exactly, because, like, good luck getting it on standard board, because it's any one of those guys can come up at random. Somehow I got Daffodil twice, I got Hathor twice. That's how it is on my end. It would have been nice to get Sakiri twice. That would have been useful. And I also don't have Giyuan. Which is also unfortunate too, but it is what it is.
It'll only be a moment.
I mean, it depends, man. Yeah, if you can level them all up, of course the material cost is absurd. It could be worse. Some of these games are honestly have it far worse for the cost, but yeah. But yeah, like I said though, like like here's the thing, right? What's funny is like the NTE thing.
All right, let's
What
go.
I'm getting for 1.0 release from like my content that I submitted, I'm basically getting more than what Enfield gave Maggie for winning a contest and her content. For the Enfield competition thing. I'm basically getting more than that. Than what that Maggie got as the grand prize there. Which is crazy. And it was just me just playing the game on stream. That's how much I'm getting. Enfield only gave me 5 pulls. My creator reward for Enfield was quite literally only 5 pulls. It's like, okay.
Let me take over.
So like as a result, honestly, like I'm only gonna do Enfield stuff now when like there's a bounty.
The tides of the world, drawn to its core.
Maybe they'll do another bounty. Next patch, but I don't know. If they don't, then they don't. Because, like, honestly, it's the only way I can justify doing Enfield stuff at this point. Yeah, because, like, it was either that, or, like, what the other creators did who got for their submitting content was, like, gift cards to merch from their merch store. Which is cool, I guess, if you want if their merch. But if you don't care for the merch, it's basically worthless. There was literally a guy in the Enfield Creator Discord who was like wondering if he could like sell it to his gift card to someone if they were interested because like he didn't care for it like at all, which is like fair enough. But yeah. Because they only give the actual decent stuff there to like people who win their competitions or whatever in specific categories. But yeah. That's their creator program. The pull currency they give out is like garbage. Otherwise.
Let me take over.
What? Trying to be a hero or something?
Wait. That's not a crime spot? Okay, I'm not gonna deal with them then. They don't drop anything useful.
It'll only be a moment.
The moon has set.
Alright, that's all the bops on the map. Cool. But yeah. I mean, that's what they give, so, you know. I'd rather get something else out of the thing there. Who knows, man? I mean, it's not like if I did know or whatever, it's not like I'd tell you. I mean, here's the thing, right? End of the day, they could just have, like, models prepped up for the future and not release them. Just because, like, people found the model or whatever in the game files doesn't mean anything. Keep that in mind, because they can literally just do whatever the fuck they want. It just means that they're probably gonna appear in the story or something somewhere soon. Oh yeah, because she doesn't have the eye patch anymore. It's probably— is it because of that? They were like, oh, she had the eye patch before and then now she doesn't. Is that what they're complaining about? Because that's like the only thing I noticed. I don't know, that's the only thing I really noticed. Otherwise, the rest is just like I barely noticed. But like, I didn't exactly stare and study her freaking model from the other thing before. Her booba is smaller. I didn't pay attention to that part.
Alright, let's go.
I noticed the eye patch is gone. That's like the main thing I noticed. I didn't know the other thing.
Alright, let's go.
Because I wasn't looking there. I mean, that's how you can tell the type of player there or whatever. Right, you can tell who's who if you're like, you put like an eye tracker on them, and you were just tracking their eyes, and like you didn't look at any of them, or whatever, you don't know who they are, you're just looking at whatever their eye tracking data is. You can pretty much easily figure out who's who. I was looking more at the face than not the other thing. Yeah, like, that's the part that's like different. You're like, booba smaller. Damn. But yeah, hi Flagger, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Yeah, what are we doing now? Am I done here? I think I'm mostly done here. Right, we got all the stuff there. I guess I could put the arc on, or not the arc, that
Another
cartridge I got on someone.
The amazing Colucci's? We're always ready to have ya.
Oh, was there anyone that needed that? Oh yeah, Hattori can take it. Say goodbye to that, Hattori. You get a nice big upgrade. Where is it? Where is that really big upgrade we got? Oh, it's orange. Press to expand, crit rate, crit damage, universal damage bonus. And it has all three of those. Here we go. Perfect. Nice upgrade for Hattori. I see. Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, I haven't finished the weekly missions or whatever the things are from Heist. I still haven't finished all of that. I could probably do a couple rounds of that. Some of the missions bug out for you? Oh, that's unfortunate. Hopefully those get fixed eventually. Hopefully.
There are instructions right on the screen.
Hello there. Yes, of course.
Yeah, I'll probably just do a round or two. And then we'll go to Duet Night Abyss. Oh, that's unfortunate if it's bugged for you, man.
Welcome, everyone.
It'll only be a moment.
I will see through the Nexus.
Alright, we'll go to the next area.
The tide of the world, drawn to its course.
Alright, let's see. Is there anything good here? Go this way. Hi Reptile, welcome. How you doing? Today I found out the PlayStation 5 could have been a lot faster than it is. Because the actual chip in there actually had 40 compute units, but they only enable 32. By funny crypto mining PS5 board, I was able to unlock 38 of the compute units out of 40 because two of the compute units are defective. We're gonna go mess around with it later when we do the Duet Night Abyss stuff, because that's the only place I run Duet Night Abyss off of these days. Because I don't trust running it on my regular PC. But the BC50, BC250 or whatever, that's fair game. That's for the 1 TB model or something, right? Yeah. I saw the price is crazy, man. I got my Steam Deck like 4 or 5 years ago when it came out. Mine was literally in the second batch of shipments they ever did for the Steam Deck. And like, I still use my Steam Deck daily. It is like literally what I use when I want to watch stuff. Like, I watched the recent episode of the Slime anime, Reincarnated the Slime anime earlier today. I watched it on my Steam Deck with my glasses plugged in. Because it is my preferred way to watch stuff these days. Because, yeah. That's just what I do. It is like my main, like, media consumption machine, my Steam Deck. I don't know, man. The Reincarnated as a Slime anime is pretty interesting. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I watched it on there.
Let me take a closer.
I heard you.
I will see. And as time flows on.
Arriving.
Yeah, MC is very OP. But it's worse than just the other stuff that goes on in there that's like, that makes it really interesting too. Like, MC being OP or not, that part I really couldn't care less about. It's just more so how everything is just put together and all the other stuff that goes on that makes it very interesting and enjoyable. It just so happens that the main character there is super
I will see through
overpowered.
the nexus.
But yeah. But yeah, Ramageddon, Rampires, whatever you want to call it, it's all fucked up, man. Right, I've seen some people call it Ramageddon. And I want to freaking ram a pike through the heads of the guys running these AI companies buying up all the RAM. That's what I want to do. I want to ram their heads through a pike. And have it put on display. How about you guys?
The tide of the world, drawn to its place.
The moon has set.
Trust me. Leave this to me. Let me. I will see through the next.
It'll only be a moment.
But yeah, it's just really crazy and fucked up how the market is. SpaceX and company, they're going all IPO, so the next is okay. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, why not, man? Actually, no. You know what I want to do? You know what I would want to do? You know, best self-insert character ever I've seen in anime or manga or whatever? You ever seen the anime May I please ask one last thing? The main character there, best self-insert.
I heard your call.
Because who wouldn't want to also just freeze time and then beat people up like they're your punching bag? And then just watch everything hit them at once afterwards. You just beat the shit out of them. At the same time too, check the Geneva checklist because it's the best checklist of things to do. And tick every single checkbox at the same time and just watch the whole thing blow up afterwards.
Yep.
I wish I could do that. Right, the entirety of the Geneva checklist. Do it all at once. And just see what happens and how they like it.
Don't worry, we have plenty of time.
No. Okay, no, even better. We need to get a healer to keep healing them so they get even more pain. Or something. You need like some fictional healer thingy so they don't die. Make us suffer more. Painful as possible. Yes. Hey, it's not a war crime the first time.
Trust me.
Time for a change. Let's put that variation.
Let's play, then break.
The tide of the world, drawn to its current.
I see. Nah, that's like not interesting enough, man.
Arriving at this very moment.
You know what would be cool?
Trust me.
If I could have like a giant like mech robot thing that I could pilot. And then like what I would do is instead have the mech grab onto them, to the victims, and then like get a giant drum kit built and use the mech with the victims as the drumsticks and play the drums. Wouldn't that be fun? Have a nice performance. You get to hear the sound of the music from them getting getting beaten to death. It'll be great. Music to your ears. Don't you agree? Use them as literal drumsticks. And then, I don't know, feed them to chickens afterwards. Feed their corpses to chickens. The chickens that get eaten for their... and stuff like that or something. Right. I mean, we could probably fit that in too first. You could probably fit that in before you do that. To be fair. What the fuck? How do we get out of here again? Whatever, I have an exit here. But yeah, hi, Rita, Evan. Welcome. Even with Pill that have them existential crisis. He's kinda going through one. It's so not fun, I say. Yeah, I guess.
There are instructions.
Yeah, fly in the outer space world. Yeah, I guess you could look at things that way.
Hello there.
Do we have any more to claim here? No. I still need one more red gaze vases, and I need those still.
Welcome everyone to the Pink Paws Heist Competition. First, let's hear a few words from the organizer, Giovanni Dvorak.
Hello, everyone. I am Giovanni Dvorak. In this game, you just need to select what you want and bring them out safely. It's simple and fun. I know you're feeling nervous.
The TV needs rabbit ears. Yeah. Because they got rid of the video that I played on the TV before because of Pepega's complaining of AI.
The tide of the world, drawn to its tail.
Arriving at this very moment.
Honestly, it'd be cool if they just put a new video clip there at some point. They just make a new one. But like, I can understand if they don't do that. Yeah, she also freaking uses Gen AI too on her streams, which is the funny part. Freaking hypocrisy there. The clip too where they're freaking complaining about it has Gen AI in it too. Like, it's just like, damn, imagine AI text-to-speech. Imagine having AI text-to-speech and then complaining about other generative AI at the same time. Right, it's just freaking crazy. Yeah, I mean, my main gripe is more so is the corpos buying up all the fucking resources. And then when you have a freaking company named OpenAI and your stuff is not open at all, I have a problem. You know? I kind of have a problem there. Oh, and you know what even gets even crazier and even more dystopian? NVIDIA and this other AI company wants to, like, do this thing. This is, like, super fucked up. They want to, like, on your own property, they want to, use your power grid access to run a mini data center box. And, like, have a bunch of nodes with NVIDIA, Pro 6000s and shit. They're going after rental properties and landlords who own that stuff first. But they want to, like, do that. Which is even more fucked up and, like, more dystopian. Can you imagine, man? You, like, on your property, like, outside, there's just a box. And it's just, this, like, siphoning a fuck ton of power. Running, like, 20 RTX Pro 6000s. Generating how much heat and noise. Right? And, like, they're gonna rent you back the ability to, like, use it for, like, as a gaming PC node, or as a cloud gaming PC node, potentially, or mostly really just to run their fucking AI crap. Like, what I really hope happens, because, like, some of the places it's gonna happen is in California and shit. What I really hope happens is, like, the tweakers and stuff that, like, do certain things there. Yeah, I hope they go after all those things. They just break into those machines, and then they just steal everything inside. I mean, like, each node is gonna be worth a couple $100,000, is what, like, they're planning, and they're gonna have, like, fucking Palantir surveillance on that too. Like, yeah, I really fucking hope the freaking people there that do that shit, they freaking smash in and steal everything inside. I don't care at all what happens with it, but, like, yeah. Like, I want them to lose billions of fucking dollars if they actually go through with that project that, like, they proposed. It's, like, super fucked up. But, like, it's a thing that they want to do. But, like, I'd be so on board. Yeah, I guess you could do that too. MacGyver an EMP, and then just freaking just smash and destroy the shit out of the thing there and take everything inside. Get all the RAM, get all the freaking RTX Pro 6000s. Like, even if they're, like, on custom boards or whatever, I'm pretty sure, like, like, you could sell them to China, and there's gonna be modders in China that'll just put them on, like, actual regular PCI Express boards that you can have and use. I mean, there are modders in China that literally made a 48GB 4090. There's stuff like a 16GB RTX 3070. And shit, like, there's, like, a weird Frankenstein stuff that shouldn't exist that exists. That people there have made. So, like, hey, I wouldn't put it past, that stuff to, like, just happen. They're first working with, like, rental properties first. Like, this investment group that owns a lot of rental properties. And, like, can you imagine just how much more dystopian it is? Like, you're renting the place you live in, and then, like, right outside the computer you're using, you're also renting from the freaking node outside, too. And it's just, like, right there. Like, that, like, how fucked up that sounds. It's not the future, though. That's like, the present. Which makes it even worse.
Time flows on.
Because, like, if that's what they're trying to do now, the actual future is even more depressing.
Arriving at this very moment. I will see through the nexus.
Yeah, either way though, like, I hope people fucking rob those machines and they lose hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars on that. I really hope that happens. Because it's just super fucked up. And like, the even scarier part too is like, if that does happen and like, let's say you use their services and your data just happens to be on that machine. That's even more fucked up. Like, the more you think about it, the worse it gets. No, it's not 100k. Like, they were proposing like nearly 300k worth of hardware. Because it's like supposed to be like a bunch of nodes in there, with a bunch of RTX Pro 6000s and a bunch of other shit. Like nearly a terabyte of RAM and other stuff going on. Was like the proposed thing. I heard it was from a Gamers Nexus consumer awareness video that was posted the other day. They were like talking about like the thing in the news there. But yeah, like it's worth nearly like $300,000 each node. Like each one of the things in terms of hardware. So like, I mean, it's crazy like targets for the tweakers. You know, like crazy big payout targets if they do it right. Honestly, like even then, like end of the day, even if you just take all the RAM and the GPUs, you can get adapter boards to convert like those, you know, like those weird special things for the NVLink servers. You can actually buy adapter boards that can convert it to a 16 lane PCI Express thing. And just plug them into a computer. You can actually buy them. Like, buy an adapter board, which is crazy. Like, it is a thing you can do. But, like, yeah. Either way, like, I hope bad shit happens to the stuff that they put. Ooh, I never got that porcelain vase before. That's nice. I can get even more stuff this run. Extra 20k fawns. Very nice.
Let me take a closer look. Let me take a closer. Let's go.
Yep. Either way, the reason why they want to do it is because they want to leech off of the power allocated to residential areas. And that's the reason why they want to do that. And have like the mini data centers in front of people's homes.
The moon has set.
Let me take a. Let's go.
But yeah. I mean, it's not even that. You could probably get some other tools from the hardware store and just destroy the fucking casing.
I heard the call. Variation. I will come up. Time for a check.
And thus, time flows on.
Let's rock. Let me.
They wire it to your breaker box? That's what they're gonna do. That's actually what they plan to do. And have it attached to a UPS. The way that they're like trying to spin it is your home gets like whatever they're not using off their UPS capacity. That's how they were like trying to spin it in a positive way. So that like you get access to the UPS if there's any spare leftover power that's not being used. So yeah, you could quite literally pull the breaker. In theory. You could, and just not give them power. And then when it runs out, just get the fucking chainsaw or whatever and just freaking destroy it. Take what's inside. When like the UPS runs out of power. Big brain. Yeah. I mean, at the same time, too, let's say you did own your home or whatever and they wanted to do it on your property, I'd be like, you want to take space on my property? I'm gonna charge you rent. They just charge them, like, something crazy. I'd be like, fine. Your rent is $1 million a month. That's your rent. I could use that space to do anything else. You want that space, $1 million a month? Or something. I'd be like, at least $1 million a month rent. It's like where it starts. Probably more than that. Because it's gonna use a crazy amount of power either way. Either way, it's just super fucked up, but like, that's the future we're heading into. They want to do things like that. Oh wait, no, it's the other thing that was missing. Oh, that was only 5,000 fawns. I still haven't looted the Crimson Gem once. One day. But yeah, finding artwork green medals, this thing is fucking rare as all hell to find. I mean, yeah, it's gonna cost them too. But it's like, this is the part where that's my problem, but yeah. It'd be cheaper. Honestly, it's like you ask them what you just freaking charge them even more rent. Fuck it. You charge them so much that like it's not viable for them. One of the things as well that I really hate, as crazy it may sound initially too, is like how a lot of these startup companies don't mind operating at like massive losses, so that they can like get like crazy market share, and then they just go back and then just drastically crank up pricing and then fuck everything over after their competitors have basically been kicked out of the market as well. And then you just become reliant on it and everything's just so fucked up. Right? And like what some of those companies are doing, they're basically just a lot, especially with these AI companies, is that's what they're trying to do. And like we've already seen as well what happened with even things like food delivery services with Uber Eats and Skip the Dishes, DoorDash and stuff like that, what they've done. Because they quite literally were operating on like massive losses for nearly a decade. And then they just drastically overnight just ranked up the pricing of everything. With the fees, screwing over their drivers, screwing over the restaurants and stuff, using them as well to provide delivery. It's like super fucked. Yeah, I think we'll do reacts tomorrow on stream. We'll like go through it. There's not as much things to do right now anyways. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in reacts. Because I haven't like touched it in like a month for the most part. Oh, the Day in the Life of Enshittificator, that thing was funny. We saw it on stream like a couple months ago, but like I can pull it up again because that thing is so good. That thing is so good, man. the day in the life of the Enshittificator. And it was from the freaking Norwegian Consumer Council. That thing was government backed to produce that video, which makes it even better. The fact that the freaking Chad's on that council, man.
You can call me a shitmaker. My job is to make things shitty.
Yep.
The official title is Enshittificator. What I do is I take things that are perfectly fine and I make them worse.
Yep.
More specifically, I make it shitty. I come from a long line of people making things shitty. My father was an Enshittificator, his father before him, and his father before him. So yeah, it's a proud tradition in our family, making things shitty. But it is hard work, and it's not very cost efficient to do it like this. I can only be in so many places at one time. So I need a way to scale up the business without working myself to death. And just
Alright. Now the clip is on top of it. Well, we'll let the clip play out. But welcome Raider there.
Dude, I was in mid-air and I fell. We don't have mods, bro.
But yeah, thanks for the follow as well, Console Chaos 12.
I think I have.
I mean, everything's fucked up already. It's only just gonna get worse from here.
just when I needed it, the solution lands right in my lap. Enter the internet. All of a sudden, I didn't have to move around to make things shitty. I could just stay in one place and make things shitty for way more people at the same time.
Just
And
make
that's
it
when
more
things
shitty.
really started to move. Got a favorite website? Let's fill it with pop-ups. Preferably scam. Enjoying a video? Oopsie! Ad break! Oh, you bought an expensive phone? Great. Here's an update to make it shitty.
Yep.
Let's say you have 1,000 pictures of your deceased mother. Oh, so sad. What do? I make you pay for it. The memories may be yours, but the photos, they're mine.
Yeah.
So it's
That's the
very
reality of
important.
using
It
cloud
needs to
services.
be nice at first, but then.
Do you do that?
Yes. What do you say? Okay.
Once you're reliant on it, you just make it shit.
You're not happy with the way something you really liked turned shitty. What do? Contact customer service. Here, talk to completely useless chatbot. No human available.
You know, something to worry. People prefer just to pick up food. I
Here's
say.
my favorite part. Let's say someone starts an alternative service. What do? We buy them.
Yeah, you buy them and make it shitty. Shit X.
Make people dependent enough. And then... make it shitty! You. Sell me a car.
Well, it's great.
Sold. I'll buy your car. Now what? I don't have any more money. You have me in the palm of your hand. You can crush me. So what do?
Is this all that's left?
Updates.
Thanks,
Radio?
yep.
Premium feature.
Yep.
Heating? Premium feature. Now I have a shitty car and I can't afford a new one. But what I can afford is a small monthly payment. Make it shitty! The future? The future is looking bright.
Braking is now a premium feature. Please
Yep.
enter your credit card details.
And not your imagination. Digital services are getting worse.
Top-notch stuff.
Yeah, it's just fucked up how that's just the reality that we're heading down. But yeah. Even funny that they made it in English too, I know. And it's so good that they did, man. The thing got spread everywhere originally when it first was uploaded. But yeah, it's just sad that, like, the stuff they talked about there is our reality. And it'll only get worse.
Hello there. Yes, of course.
Like, the reality is, the only way the future will get bright is if we get, like, a fucking nuclear bomb to go, just
Welcome, everyone.
to go off. You'll see something bright before you die. That's the only bright thing you'll ever really see in the future, baby. If a nuke ever goes off. Or you ever see an explosion or something. Or you're found in the news because of all the fucked up shit going on in the world. That's the only bright thing you'll see in the world in the future. Because nothing else is bright. Alright, let's continue on with this. Maybe 100,000 angry young people at the Capitol. As if that'll do anything.
Let me take over.
And thus, time flows on.
If anything, if they could, they would make it so if something happens on that, it'll be like that place that doesn't exist in that time period that doesn't exist. From that year that doesn't exist. That I will not name. It'll be like that. If they can get away with it. But yeah. Either, Devin Lich. I mean, yeah, the French nobility found their heads inside guillotines for way less. Exactly. We need a repeat of that. We need a repeat of that French Revolution, man. That is so true. We need a sequel to the French Revolution. Oh, let's put the stuff in here. I just keep looting around and stuff in here. I'll just run to this exit. Same shit either way. I have everyone except for Bison. Yeah, I'm missing, what's it called? I have Bison, but, like, I'm still missing Jiwon and Fadia. They're the only two characters I do not have. 50 watts in the market in green, yeah. As if 50 watt solar panels will cover enough for what they're trying to do. That ain't gonna do shit.
Could only be a moment.
The moon has set.
I mean, like, reality is, their definition of green would be like, it's technically green, kind of like how green if you've ever played Sonic Colors and listened to the Eggman announcements, Eggman described the amusement park as being a fully green. Even though all that green was from all the nausea and vomiting or whatever. He's like, but yeah, green is green, you know?
Take a closer. I will see.
Even if it's from all the nausea and vomiting. Green is green. Like, that was like the quote or whatever.
Can't touch this.
And thus, time flows on.
Let me take over.
Yeah, it's just green in quotation marks. I mean, it's the color green and not the idea of going green. The green is green, you know? I mean, you can just paint the freaking data center green, and now the data center is green. Technically correct, but not the best kind of correct. The worst kind of correct. But yeah.
The tides of the world, drawn to this place.
True, makes a nice powerful smack. Uranium with neutron too.
The moon has set. Trust me.
And the people at those companies also, they could go the rest of their life without breathing. They could also technically live the rest of their lives without breathing. It just wouldn't be a long one, but like, sounds like a good idea too. Right. Sounds like a great idea.
Ready to save the day. Yep. Yep.
Have them die of a 12-volt battery. But a 12-volt battery is not gonna kill them, man. Unless, what are you doing with the 12-volt battery? You can touch a 12-volt battery, both terminals, nothing will happen. Oh. Just have it fall on their head? That's kinda boring. Make sure it's on fire first. When it's falling on their head, even better. Because, like, you're not gonna electrocute anyone with a 12-volt battery. The skin of your body is like, what, a 300 kilo ohm resistor? Not 300 kilo ohm. 300,000 kilo ohm resistor. That's like the resistance of your skin. you're not gonna do shit with the freaking 12-volt battery. The voltage too low. Yeah, you're gonna need like 100 of them in series. Yeah, I mean, you don't even need 100 of them in series. You could get away with like a tenth of that, and like it would be enough. You don't need 100 of them. 10 is enough. Then again, like 10 of them is just literally what it'll be like if you just went and stabbed a fork at your electrical outlet. It's no different than that.
I heard your calling. Let me take a look. Time for a change.
Kind of. But like, yeah, I guess, because it's not pulsing. I guess because it's not pulsing, it's still dangerous. Either way. Well, that's true, because like 120 volt AC is what? Is actually like equivalent, technically speaking, the output to you is similar to like 187 volts. That's true. If it was like DC. I think it was like 187 volts. I'm not gonna do the calc immediately at the top of my head. But it's like something in that range. It's like the equivalent. I almost forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. It's basically the equivalent being getting hit by like 187 volts or something. No, it's more so just when you're actually converting the thing. I'm talking about what happens when you're... I know there's the capacitance thing, but like... I'm talking about the other part when you're like just measuring it and converting the measurement across. Between AC and DC. Just like the actual thing. I mean, it's basically what you'll get the output if you just hook it up to a multimeter and try to measure it as DC. You'd get something like that as the reading. Yeah, you'll get the RMS. That's what I mean. It's something like it should be like around 187 volts for 120.
I saw through those ages ago.
Let me take over. Let's rock! Glory!
Yeah, I guess. Either way, though, like, you obviously shouldn't be playing around with that still, like that. Fine, we'll just double it to fucking 20 of those batteries. That should be enough. Technically speaking, too, with a lot of those batteries, they're not exactly 12 volts. If anything, when they're fully charged, it's a little bit higher than 12 volts. But, like, you know... That's not too important. It's close enough. I've been doing fine, I guess, Spence. How you been doing? Right now we're just robbing this place. Seeing what other good loot we can get. Oh, there's a geometric right there. Manual's kind of funny because you can just damage boost through those lasers.
Did you need something?
Alright, I need to find the exit. It doesn't matter, man. Of course, they're gonna change their engine. Not like that I care. If it no longer runs on your phone, you quit. You never use money on it. Fair enough. I mean, it is what it is, man. Things are just getting crazier and crazier by the day. And shit's just stupid expensive, man.
Yes, of course.
It's even worse now when you go try to buy anything. Oh well. Okay, let's just heal up a bit there. I just need to double run through everything again. Was there anything else I missed? I'm just gonna double check. I claimed my hamster ball, I claimed the crate. I claimed the cloud thing. I spent the stamina. And claimed the other things there. I think we're good. Yeah, it's not compatible on your phone. Surprise, surprise. According to nearest Samsung store, your A15 is already obsolete. Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't care much about getting latest model phone either. Quite literally, the phone that I use right now, I spent, like, just under 200 Canadian dollars to buy the phone. It's like, what, like 150 US dollars or something is my phone. I have, like, one of the cheaper tiers of phones that you can get. It does what I need it to do. It's good enough. It's fine. I don't play games on my phone though. Because I'd rather use other devices to go play games on instead if I really wanted to. Honestly, I don't really get how people can play shit on their phone. Like these higher powered consumption power draw games and stuff. Because like, man, that must be really uncomfortable having your brick warm up in your hands. You have the G99. I have something even weaker than that, man. I'm pretty sure my phone's even weaker than that. It's like, I think it's like the G97 or something. It's better than my phone. Like, actually. That's better than my phone. I'm pretty sure mine has like the G97. I forgot what it had. All I know is it had 8 gigs of RAM on that phone and other stuff. Yeah, you can play on handheld, you live in a tropical country. Exactly. Damn, how do you not have AC, man? You should like save up money and try to get air conditioning. I have no idea how you could live in such a hot place and like not have AC. Like, how do you do it, man? I'm quite literally AC blasting in my room, and it's like 20 degrees. And I have the air conditioning turned on. It's on the lowest setting, but like still. Yeah, I can't. I have no idea how you guys do it, man. Then again, I also live in a country where I've also experienced negative 40 at the same time. And like deal with winters usually being around negative 20 at their colder on the colder side, sometimes negative 30. There are companies that make vests with water pipes attached to them. That's not gonna do shit, man. Yeah, but like after a bit, that water chiller is gonna heat up, and then it's gonna suck, and you're stuck dealing with the weight of all of that too. Why the fuck would you wear that? Yeah, I don't know how you can live in 45 degrees Celsius heat, man. I'd melt. How do people do it? I can't. I remember one time as a kid, I wanted to go to a friend's place over summer vacation to go play with them or whatever. This was like a long time ago. I remember like I was asking my mom whatever if we could go because they were inviting us over. And then like it was like I think it was like 26 degrees outside that day or something. And she was like, "It's too hot to go outside." Yeah, it's not actual 45 degrees Celsius temperature. They would probably literally die. Either way, like, yeah, it's insane, man. Like I'm freaking. I have the air conditioning on, and it's like the low 20s right now in my room. Outside, it's technically warmer than that. I think part of the problem though is like since I switched my I got my new bed near the end of last year, and then I got the foam pillow chair stuff as well because it's all foam. And foam is such an amazing insulator. It absorbs so much heat that like I feel so much warmer that I like turn on the AC, even though it's like 20 degrees in my room without it. So that doesn't really help, but it's nice in the winter because I don't need as much to keep myself warm because it's all foam. Because I went from having a spring mattress and stuff to having full foam. But yeah, either way, you get cooked by the heat or get cooked by the electric bill. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, how bad is your electric bill? What are you paying by the kilowatt hour? How bad could it be? It's like, I'm pretty sure in theory, if you got a UPS hooked up, like, even like a more basic, window unit air conditioner to it, and then like, you could probably get a solar panel put somewhere, you'd probably be fine and like not have to pay for electricity to power that thing. That said, you'd need some solar panels, you'd need a UPS, and then you'd need to hook the air conditioning unit to that. Like, my window AC unit, when I put it on like max power, it's not really that powerful though, it's just enough to cool my entire room. And a little bit more headroom if I put on the max, like, to really chill it. But it's drawing like 600, 700 watts at max. The settings I have it set to right now, it's only drawing around 400 watts at its peak. But like with the way air conditioners work is like they'll have a spike, and then they'll drop, and then they'll spike up. In an hour, it's like its average power draw on my air conditioning unit's around just under 350 watts or so. Like its average power draw. Its peak is higher. But like, it's just how they work. It's the same thing with like your fridge. They use the same technology. The only difference is your freezer is cooling a small box, while the air conditioner is cooling rooms. But yeah. Yeah, wages or something. Yeah, that's $1,000. Are you saying that is 1,000 US dollars? That's very little. Honestly though, I thought it'd be worse than that. But then, like, I guess that's like relative. Your other expenses aren't going to be as absurd or as bad as expenses here in like a lot of Western countries. Oh yeah, it's worse. Yeah, I thought it'd be worse than that because honestly, like, I thought like if it's, yeah, it's like 300. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. Everywhere the government is corrupt, man. Everywhere. Everywhere you go, the government is corrupt. Let's be real. And ironically enough, the only people that can actually fight the government are criminals. Because if you actually obey the laws and everything and follow the rules, you're completely powerless. Yeah, it's just, things are just fucked up. The world is fucked up. But hey, at least you won't need sex. If you're already fucked. That's the dark humor there, I guess. I mean, if you don't have absurd amounts of money, well, you're still powerless. So, yeah. Money is power to an extent. But you need to have an insane amount of it. I mean, everywhere in the world, everyone's fucking next level dumb. Yeah, it's unlike in the US, you can afford an entire lunch here with $2 or $3. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the US, I'm in Canada, that's not gonna get you shit. Like, if I want to go get, like, even, like, let's say I wanted to go to, like, McDonald's and get a McChicken combo meal. Right, which is just, like, the medium drink, the medium fries, and the McChicken. Like, not even, like, the fancier other stuff on it, just the basic one that's, like, $12 before tax. Add another, like, $1.60 or something for the tax as well. Almost $15. That's lunch. Imagine eating fast food. No. Speaking of fast food, what I actually do sometimes, like, if I actually want to get a burger or whatever, and I did this earlier today, is Harvey's, which is a Canadian burger chain. It's kind of like, if you're wondering what Harvey's is, it's what they do is basically, I guess it's an ad. The fucking Twitch put an ad break right now, and I was gonna talk about it. I'll just wait for after it, and then I'll talk about it. I'll delay it. But yeah, things are just stupid expensive. But yeah, it's like, yeah, you don't eat out. It's too expensive.
Hello there. Are you here for the Pink Paws heist? Yes, of course.
Everything is pain. The crazy part too is, like, the way they massage and move money around to exaggerate, like, oh, they're not making much money, but then they're actually just renting this stuff to themselves and just changing and massaging the numbers elsewhere. But yeah, how much is the monthly electricity bill? We don't talk about the freaking electricity bills, and they're only gonna get worse. Especially with these freaking companies wanting to put AI data centers everywhere. Including on your own home, in front of your own home. Yeah, like, so, like, what I was, like, talking about earlier, right? Is, like, earlier today, this is what I do when I want to get a burger. And, like, this is what I do. So, you know how you have Android emulators and stuff you can run on a computer? What I do is, so, like, I ordered a bunch for just me and the family, like, this is what I ate for dinner today. Anyways, we had a gift card for Harvey's.
It'll only be a moment.
They have a special promo where for every new account, new user on their app, you can order a burger for $3. And like the burger's there, like it's the regular size burger, not the kid size one, and not like the bigger Angus burgers that they have, just the regular burger from their menu. And the way Harvey's works is like if you go to Subway, you order your sandwich at Subway, same deal except for a burger. So like $3, it's a crazy steal. Anyways, what I would do is I would open up the computer, I would spin up an emulator, and then I would use the tool in the emulator to clone it and have a bunch of instances running. And then I would synchronize all of them to go register for an account on their app. And I would just use a salted email and then just put so I could keep it organized, I would just timestamp them. Or rather date stamp them. So like I would put a format, a month, day, year, and then another number for which instance I'm doing. And then I would synchronize, enter gift card, the same gift card to all of them. I would enter the same promo code that they've had forever, that's 3burger, which is just, you get the regular burger for $3 and you can put whatever you want on it. And then I would just mass order with the attached gift card. And this shit works. So like earlier today, or I guess technically yesterday because it's 2 AM now, I ordered 6 burgers that way. Split between myself, my mom, and my brother. We each got 2 burgers each. And that's what I did. It's like the only good deal of like the freaking fast food I could get, that you could get here in Canada. And it requires like a big brain strats. The shit was like pretty funny and awkward though when I went to like pick up the order. Because like, I told them my name for the order or whatever to pick it up, and they're like, how many did you order? I'm like, I ordered 6. I had 6 burgers, please.
The tide of the world, drawn to its
Yeah, it's a burger hack. That's what I do, man. I mean, it's better than any burger like you could get at freaking McDonald's anyways, or something. Quality-wise, because they freaking cook them fresh. Ingredients-wise, because you could put more stuff on your burger, whatever you want. And also, it's a freaking bigger patty. And they don't freaking screw it up. I haven't had like a McDonald's burger in a while, and the last time I had a McDonald's burger, it was like really fucked up, man. They freaking burnt the patty. And shit, it was so off. And the only reason why I even ate it the last time I had McDonald's was because I got it for free. Someone bought it for me. And that's the only reason why, like, normally I'm like, nah. Their food is shit, and their price is absurd. It's like it was cooked to congratulations, man. Any further, they could probably get a fucking Nobel Prize. That level of burnt. It might as well be cooked to congratulations. Yeah, it was bad.
Don't worry, we have plenty of time.
Let me.
It was crispy, but not in a good way.
No hitting from behind.
Styropyro's micro.
Can't touch this.
No, I think if they used Styropyro's microwave, they would have gotten multiple Nobel Prizes.
And thus, time flows on.
Yep. Yeah.
Let me take over.
The easy stuff arrived. Let's rock, roaring tiger.
Trust me.
What they were already asking originally for the Switch 2 was already overpriced as hell. Well, they're making a killing on even the hardware, man. Keep in mind, the Switch 2 is like built on an old process node. It's like what? Samsung 8nm process node? Using like rejected like smart card chips is what it's running off of. Like a really old Tegra chip. Nothing super crazy. That's also been cut down because, yeah, so they can get even better yields and basically have a cheaper chip. I mean, all the consoles are like that. Like the PS5, the chip in the PS5 has 40 compute units physically on the die. PS5 only has 32 of those enabled. Because yields and shit. But in theory, you could technically unlock all 40 of the compute units and maybe it'll be stable. My PS5 crypto mining board works with 38 of them. 38 out of 40. So, yeah.
The tide of the world, drawn to its core.
I mean, it's like also why, like, when you look at the computer specs and whatever, computer parts or whatever, you'll have like all these different like segmentation in there because,
Let me take over.
you know, the lower tier part is quite literally a defective variant of a higher tier part. That's what they are. Most of the time. It's the same chip as something else, just something was defective. So they're selling it as a lower tier part. Technically speaking, what? The GB202 dies. The 5090 is a defective GB202. GB202 is what in the RTX Pro 6000. There's technically more stuff on the RTX Pro 6000 in terms of CUDA cores and all the other crap than there is on the 5090. And then like Nvidia sells the 5090. Well, they originally intended to sell it for $2,000 for 5090, and like almost $10,000 for the Pro 6000 Blackwell. Not like you can find a 5090 for $2,000 anymore. I'm pretty sure like the cheapest one you can get is like starting at around $3,000. But yeah. Yeah, you literally should not use any like high power charger that's like with the Switch 2 or the Switch 1 because of the fucked up power delivery spec I mentioned before. It's why people got their freaking Switches bricked when they use third-party docks. Because the reality is a lot of people using third-party docks are also probably using a different charging brick. And it sucks too, because like if you travel or something, which is, you know, not unrealistic for someone bringing around a portable console, because yeah, that's one of the benefits of having a portable console. You can take it with you. That USB-C port. You know, it's like you bring a laptop with you. Let's say you have a freaking MacBook or something. The MacBook charger, you know, they have like very good chargers in there that you get with your MacBook. And they can supply a decently high amount of wattage. You plug that into your fucking Switch or Switch 2. If something fucks up, it could just magically fry itself because the thing will send too much voltage at the current it's asking to draw. And rip goes your power delivery IC. And like when that's dead, yeah, your freaking console's bricked.
A little show off. Ready, safe track. The easy stuff era.
No, the Switch 1 has that problem. The Switch 2 is not.
Time flows on.
No, the Switch 2 has another problem on top. The Switch 2's problem is you cannot use its dock as a display out for anything else. You can use the Switch 1's dock as a display out though for quite literally anything. Yes. The Switch 1 especially like has a problem really bad for it on that.
Haven't gone rusty, have I? Let me take it.
What?
Trap phase, then break.
It'll only be a moment.
Let me take over.
Haniel is one of the best characters ever for Heist. The reason why Haniel is the best character is he can do this. She doesn't get sent flying. For some reason. It is only Haniel. You can just dodge boost into the things. And also Haniel has one of the shorter character models, so also good for going through the laser room because shorter character model, smaller hitbox. I need an exit. Yeah, I'm curious too. I don't think you can. I have no idea if she can pass through laser walls though.
Hello there.
I mean, I can't
Ready for the
even
Pink Paws heist?
check it for myself yet either. Because I quite literally cannot access the test server yet. The creator server, I mean. Because they haven't given people access to it yet. Yeah, Hattori plus Haniel is like two very useful things for Heist. Haniel for quite literally just running into lasers. And Hattori for time stop. Manipulated enough, you get a lot of extra time. No, nobody can access it, period, because they didn't open it yet. I'm eligible to access it, they just don't have it open yet. They quite literally have been too busy reviewing other stuff to actually even spin up the thing and give accounts for the test for 1.1. They quite literally did not have the time. Can you imagine reviewing 13,000 plus applications of like content submitted? Like the sheer volume? But yeah. No. Yeah, that's applications for content submitted. Keep in mind, I sent them like, how much content did I submit to them? I think I sent them like 50 pieces of content or something. total for 1.0. That's 50 application forms they have to go through. Something like that. Like, that's like kind of the thing there. That's quite the incredible amount of stuff to sift through, and it's like, you know, from all the other people who sent their stuff too. Meryl is standard next update, nice. But yeah, hi there Naruto. Welcome as well. Either way, it's just a lot of stuff they have to sift through. Either way, I'm getting good stuff from it. I mean, it's stream VODs, videos, shorts. Oh, and then there's other stuff too, like if you made fan art or stuff, you can also submit that stuff too. I'll see your buns. Like, they have evaluations for all of that stuff.
Right on the screen to guide you.
And they have to like review all of them. Right, to see what's valid, what's not, and all the other stuff. Either way, I submitted a bunch of content. The rewards are very, very good though. Oh really? How'd it go with Osterada Double Altered? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yes, I'm gonna get both. Don't worry. Yes. Oh, it's a bit more complicated. So, there's also like a thing where they have like rankings between the creators in there based on the type of content they submit. And if you meet a specific criteria, you'll gain extra perks. So like, if you can make it from level 0 is just you're in the program. Level 1 is basic access to certain things. Level 2 lets you get beta access. Level 3, they start other stuff on top of that. Stuff like exclusive codes and other things. And then there's level 4, you get some promotion stuff. At level 5, there's like, you're treated as a partner. Basically, I'm in, to get to level 5, you have to basically maintain level 4 for a while, while also having specific content that they flag as good enough to push you to level 5. It has to be for a couple of months or something like that. Is like the rough criteria there. Anyways, my submissions for 1.0 was enough to put me in level 3. There's a few of us that managed, they're still like slowly going through applications and stuff that made it to level 3. I don't know about that. Either way. This is like, yeah. And then the way they flag content and evaluate content is different for each type. Because they're obviously not going to go and rate shorts versus long form video versus short form video versus live streams versus like art content and all that other stuff the same. They have different types of criteria, and they're also different awards based on that. The rewards themselves are based on the actual content being submitted and whatever criteria is met. I managed to hit the almost the maximum criteria for the stream category that I needed to hit for the milestones. Almost the maximum. There was a couple things I did not hit, but the amount I'm getting from it is very, very massive. But yeah. Yeah, top CC program, I just get like, what, 40 pulls up every patch? It's whatever. I get the beta access. Cool. Depending on tier you're in, it's more than enough. Frankly speaking, with the thing I achieved, I technically probably have enough if I was to do it, to just spend it that way. To get both Chaos and Lacrimosa to A6. That's how good it is. I could technically just go A6 both of them if I wanted to. That said though, no, it's not that. It's more so the amount that I'm getting, because only some of it is currency in-game. Less than like a small percentage of it. Most of it is money.
So,
It's cash. It's just that, like, it's enough cash that I could technically whale it. Use it to whale and get both of the basics.
There are instructions right on the screen to guide you.
That's what I mean. If I was to whale using it. And I'd still have some change. And that's what I mean. But yeah. It's a significant amount that I was able to hit. I can leave that. I can leave what it actually was to your imagination, though. But yeah. Though I imagine though they boosted the first thing a bit more because it was the launch one. They said they're gonna adjust how they're gonna evaluate things after 1.0. So I don't expect to get that constantly. But here's the thing, right? Keep in mind, they could just adjust certain values and numbers around however they see fit. At the end of the day, you have to think about it this way. If they send stuff as digital currency, they can technically send as much as they want, and it would have a zero impact on them because it's a digital good, it doesn't actually exist. You know? The value and cost of those things is just all arbitrary and whatever they decide. The reality is they technically have no value. If they were to give, like, in-game currency, it's just that they had, like, massive cash incentives for 1.0. Anyway, though, like, if things are gonna change based on tiering and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to eventually get to tier 5, probably. We'll see. But, like, again, there are things you have to meet. I mean, hey, either way, I'm gonna have more than enough to go and do that. So I'm not really too worried, and I'll get access to their test servers anyways. So, like, it's not really a worry or concern or anything for me. I can go do stuff with that. But, like, I'll probably have stuff at some point that I could probably use to qualify as what they rank as S-tier content eventually. It's just that I kind of want to start, like, fully reverse engineer the damage formula on how everything is calculated properly before I start making guides, because, you know, just so I can get them to be as accurate as possible. Because, like, I'd rather this stuff be as accurate as possible. Yeah, it takes a while, and part of it, too, is, like, I can't test anything on the creator server right now because it's quite literally turned off because they're upgrading it to 1.1 and they haven't sent out access to 1.1's creator server yet. So, yeah. I mean, the way they basically handle releasing some of the access to the special server, right? Like, it's done so in a way where, like, you basically can't really leak anything anyways. Because it's, like, no time to, if you were crazy enough to do so. I guess that's, like, an extra layer of security. You only have, like, 3 days. I'm assuming I'll probably get access on Monday, which is, like, the day before. Like, a day or two before. Yeah, I'm gonna be 100 level 45 on Sunday. Not tomorrow, on Sunday. Right, because this is my experience right there. 9,500, 13, 310. 2,700 I'll get tomorrow, and then Sunday after I do my dailies, I'll be at 45. And then I can spend my stam on this stuff there.
There are instructions right on the screen to guide you. May I see your bank card for a moment?
But yeah. Things will be fine. Yes, I've done quite literally everything. I mean, like, everything here is 100% too. Oh, I still have some stamina pots. I didn't burn all of them. I burnt a lot of them, but not all of them. I'm gonna hoard the rest of my stam pots for now. But yeah, we'll hit 45 by the end of the week anyways.
I see. This self-service kiosk is so convenient.
Is that really a kiosk? I thought that's just like one of those freaking ad sign things you see in like the shopping malls or whatever. Where they just display freaking out. I guess it could be like a touchscreen kiosk, but like there's nothing going on the freaking screen there.
Oh, wait, what? This can't be right. How is there only this much left?
And it's just like,
certain that decimal point is in the right place.
damn. What did the guy spend all his funds on?
So, what's the move once that bonus hits? Oh, first we hit clicky any till we explode. Then we hit the arcade and play till we drop. Don't forget to save a bit for some new racing parts. Chill. It's all part of my master plan.
Okay. He's gonna eat a lot of fried chicken or something. Get that in PC. Cool. I wonder if you can like glitch into these rooms that are like behind there without being in the heist mode. It could be cool if you could glitch in there if there like there was actually stuff there. Imagine. Because like yeah, obviously nothing here.
I see.
But yeah.
This self-service kiosk is so convenient.
Alright, we're gonna switch over to doing AWS stuff now. No, I'm not. I wasn't able to keep it. I don't have the cheese anomaly. See, it's not here. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I do not have it. Alright, let's go switch to doing AWS stuff. Man, do I need a biz category so dead? Let me switch to the BC250 machine. Okay. I'll turn up the volume there. Right, this is on my Linux machine. Yeah, I just hit a switch on my KVM. You know, do I play from my capture card? No, the latency is still unusable. I'm not gonna be able to easily see chat as like I normally do because now I have to play in full screen. But yeah, let's like look at my stuff that I have farmed.
Sky Patroller Scepter, ready and raring.
Yeah, I have Sui Intron 6 now, same with her. Is her signature weapon maxed out now? Yes, I think it is, yeah. I technically still haven't unlocked the thing to go unlock Intron 7 on Hellfire and the other character, Rebecca. Because I have not touched the story at all. I literally just only click and just send everything to AFK farm. So like there's a lot of stuff I just have not unlocked or done. because I'm too lazy. Well, too lazy is part of it. But yeah. Wait, what's the Fox Hunter's Summit? Convert all of that over. I'm just gonna get a bunch of coins. Because, like, I don't need Carmine Globules. If I want Carmine Globules, I can just go to Blueprints. Alright, that's readables. And then I could sell these, but, like, I have, like, what, how much do I have? I have 3.6 million Carmine Globules. Not exactly worried. Honestly, like, I haven't really cared that much about the skins or whatever. Like, I haven't really touched all that much in this shit. Sometimes I do Mystic Maze off stream to, like, continue farming some of the wedges here. I still need, like, the, to get the rest of the blueprints and stuff here, and then I can get these to +10. The Mystic Maze is just sucks and it's so fucking boring. But that's his own other problem.
Those who seek to stir up conflict shall be expelled by me. 100 crafts grant this might into dust in a single strike.
But yeah, like, I basically just played on this Linux machine. This is not on Windows, this is on Linux. Right, on my, BC 250 box, right? Like, I pull this up, I can shift tab, settings. Right here, you can see it's on running Bazite. AMD BC 250. This is 3.2 gigahertz base clock and it boosts to 3.4. Right, this is a PS5. In all intents and purposes. Technically it's faster than a PS5, but same board. Though it's only technically faster because I unlocked more of the GPU cores than the PS5 has. But the chip is the same chip as the PS5. Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing too, but like I'm almost done farming all the melee wedges there that like I might as well just push through and just finish it. So I'm just gonna do that.
Not you again. Have a nice day. Bye. Oh, I mucked it all up. You'll get yours next time. Just you wait. Oh.
Phase has to complete. I gotta jump this down.
But like it's so much easier to do it now with Suyi. Because she's kinda busted for this, but like it's still kinda scuffed. That's a good pickup. Extra skill range, why not? But yeah, because like the AoE from this thing is quite big. Makes it a lot less annoying. At least for the mobbing parts. And her damage is like nice, I guess.
Data capture complete. I gotta jot this down.
We'll go to the next area.
Focus fire.
Your money or your life. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to mug a walking arsenal?
She is not the best DPS in this, for the summit.
Next time, just you wait.
That's unfortunate. I didn't really care. Some of my stuff is just, yeah. And I can't be bothered to like do the sweaty shit people are doing for summit. If I don't get triple S on my one attempt that I do it, I don't get triple S. That's it. Not worth it. Yeah, I got everything in there. I'm just not. Don't know what the hell I'm gonna use it on. I got all this stuff from the shop in the summit. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with any of the stuff in there. It's just gonna be hoarded up. Yeah, it's just. Yeah. I don't even have the. I still don't have the freaking shiny bro boxing, man. But then again, I also haven't tried to look for one in like a long time too. But also, I just can't be bothered anymore. Yeah. Honestly, though, it's not even worth the hassle to try and find one. I can't be bothered. Like, I just can't be bothered anymore. If I don't ever get one, I don't ever get one. That's it. Whatever. Like, I don't care anymore. Is that like after you do the news, the story stuff? Because I don't think I have access to that place.
This one looks tough. I'm out of here.
Well, the story is just kind of.
It all up. Looks like there's next
I don't really feel like doing the story. So like I haven't done any of the story in like a long time. I've like AFK farmed everything, but like that's it. That's also why I don't have Intron 7 on thing. Because I don't have the thing unlocked so I can get Intron 7. Like I can't craft the piece to make it. God damn it. This piece of shit boss. I see. Mostly for manual play, who does that, man? The game is a rhythm game, and by rhythm game I mean use rhythm, press or alt, and AFK. That's what this game is. It's a rhythm game.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
Focus fire.
I mean, I can't check it right now. I haven't. I'd have to like switch my KVM back to my other computer to check Discord. I'm not on like. I'm not exactly tabbed into that monitor and everything right now. We're on the Linux machine. That's like a PS5, but not.
Those who
Alright.
seek to stir up
Ooh,
conflict
okay, that one's a
shall
good
be
one.
expelled by me. Great.
Alright. Next thing. Alright, we got this.
I gotta jot this down.
Alright, this is one want. Ooh, I can get a golden tier 1.
Focus fire.
Alright. Just gotta go kill everything here. Too bad I have no summons.
Hands in the air. That looks tough. I'm out of here.
I'd rather not have that.
Mucked it all up.
That's a terrible thing to get
Time just you.
as a drop.
Oh.
Oh well. Back to killing everything here.
Oh, I mucked it all up. You'll get yours next time. Just you wait. Oh. Woohoo! This is great.
I'm gonna go back to killing all this stuff here. I'm gonna use her ult again. Alright, I'm gonna go kill this stuff here.
Hands in the air! This one looks tough. I'm out of here. Woohoo! This feels great.
Bruh, did she just freaking despawn instead of giving me loot? Whatever. The buffs I've been getting it aren't great, but whatever. At least this part clears relatively quickly.
Good work. Finish it head blue.
What can we got?
Easy. Still breeze.
I mean, I could buy everything here. Because it don't matter. Well, I couldn't get the last things there, but doesn't matter.
Sun chaser mode. Engage. Data capture complete. I gotta jot this down.
And edge. Easy. But yeah, at least these runs don't take nearly as long as they used to. When I would do them with the other stuff in the past. And it's more brain dead now with Sui. Does it suck to do this mode? Right, man, does it suck? But yeah, performance with the stuff I've recently done to this thing, pretty good. Nothing super crazy, but like, performance is mostly pretty good. So I got no complaints there. Alright, what was it I wanted to do and check now? Oh yeah, it's this thing. I only did the first 17 acts. Because this shit is just so boring to do and climb. But I haven't gotten a lot of the stuff that I need yet from the shop. It's just that immersive theater just sucks.
Conflict shall be expelled by me.
And the skip they let you do is just nowhere near enough. Especially when you consider the sheer amount of these that you'll need to do for a lot of the rewards. It's just so boring to do this.
Good work, Fengsu Type 3.
But yeah, at the same time, I kind of really don't want to finish farming all this stuff from this mode either. Because I don't particularly enjoy doing this mode.
Crafts grant this might to dust in a single strike. Let the healing flow.
Now it's boss time.
All verdicts are me denied.
Yeah, it was Hellfire. Even worse.
No escape from the Inferno's grasp.
Woohoo! This is great.
Right, he's like, climbing this shit sucks. I say. Yeah, fair enough, man. The black pill stuff is the black pill stuff. And then now we're on the, oh yeah, that's right, I don't do this thing because it's... this freaking mode in Divide Abyss is not fun. It's just kinda just boring, just spam left click. I think waiting for this shit to die. Yeah, then there's the other stuff here. Like, even in, like, the last cycle, I didn't even get the milk from the shop here. And, like, I went to, like, a 50... I think, like, 54 or something in the last cycle in the stages or something. It's just... It's so boring to climb these.
Those who seek to stir up conflict.
And, like, there's just so much I gotta do.
Data capture complete. Let the healing flow. Let the healing flow.
Gotta just kill all the things here.
Good work, Fengsu Type 3. Breathe deeply to free
But yeah, this is all I'm doing. I really wish I could skip far more than it lets me. Because I quite literally don't want to do more of this mode. Alright, they have like the new immersive theater mode or something they mentioned or as well that I read somewhere. It sounded like it would have been like a new mode or something, but I don't know. Surely no, it's not as boring and shit as this mode. The new thing that they're adding in the next patch. Yeah, I kind of wish the freaking stages and thing in there too. They could just like auto start instead of having to clicking on the next thing as well. Because then maybe I could just AFK farm this shit on an Android emulator. But I can't. At least the freaking stress test of this machine is working well. But yeah, I even have some exit out of this. I can show you int 8 FSR4 running on for NTE here. So if I boot up NTE, alright, we'll just get loaded on in here. Just wait for it. Right, and then I can just click play. It gives me this warning because it detects hardware it does not know. Yes, and this is on Linux. Right, on the Frankenstein PS5 machine. I have the optiscaler thing. Oh, I can update it, whatever. I have it running FSR4 2C. This is the int 8 version of FSR4 that I have set up here. I don't know how I can configure it to be a bit more aggressive with the scaling it's using here though. But yeah, I can press insert to close it. Eventually that thing will go away, that notification. But yeah, I got it working. Using OptiScaler, I replaced the FSR3 version with FSR4. I guess, yeah, this thing is just only giving me the option to upscale from quality though. I can't do the performance mode thing. Because this is running at 1080p, scaling to 1080p. There's some other stuff I need to figure out, and like I need to mess around with overclocking the CPU cores. Or adjusting the boost so the thing will boost higher or something. So I can get better FPS. But like, yeah. It's so much cleaner. This is on FSR because we're using FSR4. It says FSR3, but it's actually using FSR4. But yeah, I got it working on Linux. On the PS5. Right. In-game resolution, 1080p. I could technically force FSR4 frame gen too. But like, I don't like frame gen. And all that stuff. How does it look like when it's like raining? Yeah. That said, let's see how it looks when it's raining. Maybe set it to nighttime. I don't have lumen or anything enabled. Oh, I can't set it to that. Wait. If I untrack this. I just realized the achievement you get for changing the weather is Wind Waker. Alright, this is obviously no ray tracing or anything. But I guess this is like roughly quality you get if you play this on PS5. Yeah, I guess I could just set it to native anti-aliasing, but FSR4. It'll look even cleaner. I'm playing this on a 4K monitor. Like, you don't see the ghosting artifacts as much. They're still somewhat there, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was normally. But yeah. That said though, this is running at like 30 FPS. I'm pretty sure. I need to figure out how to like scale it to be better. Like, I know the CPU in the PS5 sucks. Oh, it dropped all the way to freaking 15 FPS. But yeah, it's like, it'll hit around 30 FPS. Yeah. I'll need to figure out how I can optimize this better. Obviously, these power draw numbers, they don't mean anything. Because, like, the sensor's kind of scuffed. Though, honestly, I could probably, because, like, we're using upscaling, I probably don't need to have texture mapping and textures that high. Because, like, it's being upscaled anyways. And, like, it's not really that noticeable. It saves a little bit of VRAM. Tiny increase, maybe the FPS. I think it's just CPU bottleneck that's really causing issues here. Like, I had that on, so I could probably crank this and it's not going to change FPS much, though. Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out how to optimize the CPU performance a bit better. You know, I wonder if, like, using it and playing in DirectX 11 mode might help. Maybe that could help. We can try that. But yeah, I got OptiScaler stuff working there. But yeah, there's probably some work to figure out though. I'm pretty sure I can get the FPS like 60 plus, I just don't know what settings I'm gonna have to run it at. I could also lower the resolution, but I'm running it at 1080p. I'm pretty sure, like, I'm guessing, like, the actual real PS5 version is probably running a mix of, like, a low and medium settings, though. Or it's probably something like that. You can kind of see the RAM usage as well up there. The RAM usage number is real. And same with the VRAM usage number. This is, like, again, like, basically same specs as a real PS5. Obviously, though, regardless, it's gonna look worse than it does on my main PC. You know, we'll try switching it to performance mode. To see if that, like, gives us more performance. Like, either way, it's still obviously gonna look better than it does on mobile. Okay, now we can get to like 40 FPS here. VRAM usage is even lower. Change this to quality. DLS, FSR. We can almost hit 50 FPS. There's probably some more tweaking I need to do. But yeah, this is upscaling from 720p. I mean, now we're above 60. And then I guess if I do this, I can turn on FSR. And then I'm stacking FSR on top of FSR. And though this looks pretty scuffed. Okay, now we're above 60. Or not, we're V-synced at 60. No, this is not overclocking. There is no overclocking going on here. The only change I did was I unlocked the disabled compute shaders. They it's probably just like a mix of certain things here, and then we crank things up higher to get to where the freaking thing is. Wait, turn FSR off. Let's see what happens. Switch this to TSR. Wait, now we just have 60. Honestly, just TSR is working even better. I could probably raise it to balanced. Okay, not balanced. Smooth. Okay, this is probably the realistic settings of a real PS5. I don't have a PS5 running NTE, a base PS5 to compare to. But it probably looks like this on the PS5 too. And like, yeah, we're hitting 60 FPS. There's no frame gen or anything. Real 60 FPS and everything. But yeah, this shit works. No problem. I could probably crank some of these higher. I think those settings could probably be fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if I overclock the CPU a little bit, we could probably get stable 60 minutes. I'm pretty sure we're just CPU bound is like the main issue. I'm pretty sure like the main issue is just being CPU bound. Alright, and then we set it to rain, because rain is harder to run. Oh wait, I have to like first untrack the quest. Yeah. And you can see the CPU usage here. It'd probably run a bit better as well if we could overclock the CPU a bit further. I'm pretty sure we're just CPU bound. That's like our main issue. That's why the FPS is jumping all over the place. I'm pretty sure it's a CPU issue. But yeah, it probably looks something like this when it's like, it's probably running something of these settings or something on a real PS5. The PS5 CPU, yeah, this is like the max boost of the PS5 CPU as well. Power draw readings obviously is not the real power draw. And some of those readings are a bit off, but yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's now showing the correct GPU core clock. We got 2230. But yeah, it's working. Not the craziest thing ever, but like, again, like if you had to play it like this, most people would probably be more than okay with this. Obviously no ray tracing stuff on this, but like it's a base PS5 that we're working with here. You're not really gonna get ray tracing on that. There's basic RT hardware on it, but like early AMD RT hardware is basically useless. I mean, it was the same deal for NVIDIA, like the RT stuff like being usable wasn't until 30 series, even then barely on the higher tier cards, and only on like lower ray tracing modes. But yeah, this is probably like the settings of the PlayStation 5 version. Unless the PlayStation 5 version runs at 30 FPS, I don't know. But yeah, this shit works. If you had to game like that, you'd be fine with it, probably. Obviously, though, it looks way different than when I just play it on my PC normally. But then again, I have my main PC as a 5070. It's obviously gonna look way better on that. That said, though, I think though this just will end off here for the night. As usual, though, guys, thank you all for stopping by. Hopefully I can see you guys again next time, and you guys have a good day or night or whatever. A bit of a shorter stream today, but I'm a bit tired as well. And there's not really as much things to do right now, because everything is just like, you know, we're waiting for updates that are next week, and that's when everything will be swamped. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys. See you.